What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? TGIF. Happy Friday. Today, we're going to look at charts. We're going to look at something interesting that I've noticed with my altcoins. They all have, well, not all of them, but some of the big movers have a similar pattern. It's a bullish pattern. We're gonna take a look at that together. Obviously, we're also always gonna have to take a look at Bitcoin. I'll give you my analysis real quick, and I'll let you know what I think could happen in the short term. We'll give some. Everyone loves predictions, although we're just essentially guessing. And we're gonna look at Stbu and Credi as well. We're going to highlight those two charts because I think those are in some interesting areas to pick up and to pick up or DCA. And I'll give you my assessment of pretty much as many to altcoin 100x gems as I possibly can. And so without further ado, let's do this. Bitcoin 43,714. Guys, what I really want you guys to have in mind is that this ETF approval is imminent. Okay, there's a lot of I have a Spanish channel and I have a social media accounts, right? Like Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff, right? But in Spanish, and I report this news, this information as it comes out. And the one that I can share with you guys is regarding the ETF. Recently, Gensler and his crew, or the SEC, I don't know if Gensler is there, the SEC basically had a call with all of these applicants and making sure that they we're gonna do a cash only before you could, before some of them had pay in kind, so like you could buy with Bitcoin, but the SEC wants it cash in, cash out. So essentially, these ETF owners aren't going to be owning the ETF. They're just going to be owning a cash equivalent of Bitcoin. I mean, not owning the ETF, not owning Bitcoin, just a cash equivalent in this ETF. But hey, you know, I'm not one of those people. These people are people that are hands off. They don't want any custody of Bitcoin as well. I don't know why these high net worth individuals or entities are like that, but that's just how they are. So anyways, so that's interesting news. And to me, that tells me that Bitcoin is ETF. The ETF is going to be approved, guys. Okay, it's just a matter of when. And this triangle right here that I have drawn right here, well, not even a triangle, just where this intersects, this area is interestingly, and you could say curiously, or you could even say randomly, I don't know, by chance. It's basically January 9th, 2024. And the expectations are that around this time is when there will be the approval given to all of the applicants. So boom, right? Okay, now some people say that we're going to go lower because of this. I think initially, knee-jerk, it's going to be a big pump. Okay, then do we give some back after it pumps somewhere? Yeah. Okay, so let's just say right around here, boom, it pops off. Maybe we go up to like 56, 57 in mania, and then come back down to 50, and then slowly maybe bleed out towards half of the year, right? Half of the year or closing in on this. Maybe come back down here to around 44, and then start going back up in April. Yeah. Which is this is the Bitcoin halving. Okay, so that could be what could happen. That's my prognostication. All right, so let's take a look at some altcoins. Oh, and by the way, everything else, like the dollar, bearish, big incline right there. This could be problematic because a lot of the CPI data that came out, it was influenced by this dropping crude oil basically, okay, gasoline. And so if the cost of that goes up, people have to spend on that, then maybe the inflation numbers might go up as well. So that's something to take a look at. But for the most part, everything else, gold breaking out of this area. All right, interesting. Dow Jones looks good, maybe consolidation, but again, we're near all-time highs. NASDAQ, all right, all of this is positive. All of this is bullish. The government 2-year yields, bullish. Bullish. All right, so now with that in mind, let's take a look. Let's take a look at some pain for me. VeChain. Although I do wish it well, but I eventually do want to buy back into my position. I think VeChain is going to do well. Look at this. That's a great little pump right there. And I sold right here. After holding it, after having it for like years, since like 2019, 2018, the last of my VeChain, I sold to go into Sin. And we'll take a look at Sin chart, but it did this when I sold. Sad for now, but not always. And look at Trias, guys. Check out Trias. And I was talking to people about it here. I was talking to people way before, because this is actually a high conviction play for me. If you don't believe me, go check out everything that I've said in all my videos, and you'll hear Trias high conviction play. I think I said I believe it has the ability to be in the top 10. Yeah, that sounded crazy then, but it doesn't sound crazy now. Okay, now $8.47 right here. This is it. This is like the last bit of strong resistance as far as I can tell. After that, there's a lot of clear skies. Oh yeah, so maybe a little bit of resistance in certain pockets right there. But for the most part, you know, to get back to all-time highs doesn't seem like a difficult thing, to be honest, from what I see. 31 cents. So yeah, we get past this, and this thing is moving. This thing is moving. Yeah, I could see it get to $30. My prediction is that it could get to possibly $1,000, which would be we just did this a few videos ago, but still. It's fun, isn't it? Especially if you're in the project. 118x. No, it's up here actually. Hold on, let's see. It might be even less. No, 118x I think it is, right? 115. Yeah, 118. 118x. It can do it. This project is killer. Veracity, FUD. And now you see some people. What's this? Now you see some people starting to buy 3 days in a row. Bounced off of this area 0.0065. Still a good area to buy. We're below this line. And look what happened previous when we lost the line. Boom, we came back real strong. So could we envision something like this? Boom, come back real strong and hit a penny. I don't know if you're invested here, you'd be pretty happy. And I can tell you this. I have a good amount of it, of Veracity. Okay, and I'm still up in my position, thankfully, so I have no problem holding. But I could sell right now at a profit and put in something else. But after reviewing, because I mean, people can scare you. People can scare you, and you know that they almost did to me. But I'm like, you know, after reviewing everything, the project is so solid, and I understand a company doesn't necessarily like Ripple and XRP. Ripple could be doing really well, but XRP is crap, right? As far as price goes. So. Same thing here. Veracity, the company, or whatever the name of the company behind them is, could be doing really well with their rare views, and it sounds like they are. Okay, it sounds like they could be a billion-dollar company. Okay, but that doesn't mean the coin will have success. So I understand that argument, but I think the team is focused enough where they also want the coin to succeed. Okay, they seem like a team that's very much willing to work and have some patience with the community, but the community, man, horrible. So this is to me is fun, and this to me is opportunity. And that's why I didn't sell, because I think eventually we're gonna do something similar to that. Boom, and that's just the beginning, because I think this could get to $1. It's good. It's a good project, guys. And that's looks like a long ways, right? 144x to get to $1. Looks like a long ways, but it is and it isn't at the same time. It's been close before. How close was it to that? Now, obviously this is different. No, not really. 10x. So get to all-time highs and then come back up, do a 10x above that. Yes, I think so. All right, quickly let's get to the repeating patterns for these coins that are pumped. They all seem to be in this type of thing. This is land share, and this is what a bullish pattern. If it breaks out of there, land share to 545. If that breaks out, Relio network, similar pattern as you can see. It's also very bullish. It breaks out 655. Guys, I'm telling you, even Watts Pay, very similar pattern. I haven't done the math on where it would break out to there, but it would be something like this. Actually, you know what? No, let's not even do that. Let's be more. Do it from here. Okay. Where could that lead to? Let's say it breaks out somewhere around here. 11 cents. 11 cents roughly. Okay, so that's interesting pattern, guys. It should tell you something. FabWelt looks like it wants to test this upper part right here at 1 cent. Nakamoto Games, similar pattern, right? Similar pattern. And if this one comes true, guys, holy crap, watch out. Let's do it for fun. From here, I would say, right? To here. More or less. Let's say it breaks out somewhere over here. Where's that? I'd have to straighten it out a little bit, but probably something like that. Something like around 14 cents. Something like around 14 cents, guys. Something like around that. 14, 15 cents. I'm sorry. What am I talking about? 14, 15 dollars. My bad. It's $1.69 right now, guys. Got in at 42 cents. I have a trade in at $1.99, but once these projects, guys, to me, once these projects looking like it's either a flag, a triangle, whatever it is a bullish pattern, and the move is towards the upside. That is my bias, guys. All right, Nakamoto Games is gonna kill it. It's already killed it. It's gonna continue killing it. Games for a living. This just looks bullish. This just looks bullish. It's just repeating the same bullish. It hasn't found its top level yet. It's going to keep going. So while you're looking at this and you see kind of like the downward dip after a huge move, that's when you should be buying. All right. That's when you should ideally be buying. This one, GGG, looks pretty good. I haven't bought it yet. I don't know yet, but I'm still watching it. Tectum. Very similar, right? Very similar patterns, just consolidating in a bullish way. This one is different than the other ones. The other ones I think are a little bit more bullish, but you can see it's just continuously moving up, all right, which is positive. Hello, this is another one I don't have. That was Tectum, right? If I mentioned it, Tectum. Hello Labs, don't own it. Wish I did. I don't know why I didn't buy it. I knew about it for a while, probably over here when it first came out. It's done really well. I missed that one. Delicium, AIG. Can't catch them all, guys. Also extremely bullish. Extremely bullish. This one is getting started, right? This one's a laggard. So I mean, this is actually, I would consider a good area to buy. Crypto tanks. Compare this to what it's done. Is there a difference? To me, yes. This is like $100 million market cap, guys, so just keep that in mind. Maybe like this. Similar here somewhat, similar here somewhat, but not really. These are more isolated, and this has been more continuous. There's activity. There's something happening here, right here, from what I can see, guys, and eventually I think, boom. I've been trying to catch these wicks, but they haven't happened recently. Interesting. It could be a head and shoulders, right? But where are we gonna go? Right back here. Right back here to where we were. So let's see what happens. This is crypto tanks. It's not even at $1 million market cap. I don't even think it currently. It's at like 200,000 market cap. I have to go back and double check. But it's just, this one is just a bet. Let's see what happens on crypto gaming. Alaska Gold Rush. I'm waiting to see if it drops down some more. I'm trying to be patient to buy some more. I want to buy some more. I hope it comes back down here. I hope it goes below my average 0.0133. See, again, all consolidating, right? I hope you can see this pattern, right? It's pretty clear. It's this one too, Galactic Quadrant. I only have a small position in it. I am up a little bit. No, I'm underwater right now. But I don't know if I'm gonna buy some more. But this is interesting. All of these patterns look good, guys. They look bullish. They look very, very bullish. Creo engine. I'm glad I bought when I bought. I think this is gonna continue higher. Maybe we consolidate right here at 0.017. And keep looking this way because I have to check the clock. I love crypto. I could do this all day. All right, compete. I think that looks pretty nice, right? What does this look like to you? It looks something like that. Just going up this line until we break. And I don't know if we break here or we break here and do something similar to what Trias did, right? Go up the line and then break, do something like that. And eventually, if it's a good project, which I think that project is, boom, goes up. Where was I? Here, no compete. So I could picture something like that. Although, yeah, I could definitely picture something like that. Maybe this area is where it does that and it goes up. Or maybe it just bounces. It could bounce, right? We'll see. But this is a good project, compete, and they recently were added to like the Google Play Store or Apple Store, something like that. One of those stores, which is a good thing. Sinverse. This is the one that I sold my VeChain for. Up here at this price, all at once, like a fool. Instead of just DCAing in or DCAing out of my VeChain position and DCAing in, I would have noticed that the coin was moving and this one was not, hopefully, and I would have mitigated my current losses that I'm just licking my wounds. But I haven't realized the losses yet, but still. 0.018, right? I thought it was a triangle, but I got the bottom part of the triangle wrong. Maybe it's still wrong, but it does look like a bullish pattern like the ones that we've seen. So similar, right? Because it can, how can I could do something like this. Similar pattern, or it could be in this triangle. Either way, if it does break like this, and if it is that, it could be up there to 11 cents, and then I would be okay with my play. So I can't be upset just yet. I have to give it time for the trade to develop. I always give myself, I don't trade, number one. So this is something that I'm just playing with because I understand the markets, I understand charts, I understand psychology as best I can. Obviously not completely. No one will ever completely, but still. All right, so that's Sinverse. Looks a lot like a lot like the other charts. Okay, big run up, consolidation. It's either like a flag or a triangle. Either way, it's bullish, and if it does break out, then it's going to that point. Sidus, wow, that looks beautiful. Same thing, right? Very, very similar structure. It's too early, but something like that, because this is downward. Yeah, something very similar. Let's see how that plays out. Probably a good area before that next big leg up. Rain, I know some people have been talking about this token, and I haven't, Rainmaker Games, I haven't looked at it. I have to give it time. I know that I stopped looking at it because they, what was it? They changed like another token, so I don't know. I have to catch up and see what's going on there. But this looks interesting. Same thing, same pattern. I mean, these altcoins are eventually going to just, the same pattern as that we've been describing, that we've been seeing over and over again. These altcoins are going to rip. The good ones are anyways, and so far these ones look pretty good. So much time I got. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let me see. Ori Chain just keeps going. This one hasn't really consolidated too much, so I mean that one looks like it can be pumping. It's still pumping. Maybe catch it right now, 720. Maybe a few days, a week, a couple weeks for the next leg up. So far, it doesn't show that it's consolidated yet. So I would maybe wait a little bit. Clintex. Happy has been very interesting. Check this out. I have a small position, relatively small position in Happy, but I got a little amount that I'll be happy with if this thing takes off. $10.64 is my average buy price, which is like right here. I could have gotten it lower, but I just it's in cybersecurity. But look at that nice, beautiful pump going into this area of resistance. If we can break out of there, I could see it moving up into the $20-$30 range at $19.99. Don't really talk about it too much. Uno Re, since it had their issue with a hacker, that's why you see this huge wick right here, and I picked it up down here. I'm up, but it hasn't come up to what it was doing before pumping. Eventually, I'm sure it will. Happy is in the same niche as Uno Re. So if Happy is pumping eventually, I think Uno Re will as well. PBR is one that has surprised me. I took a little, de-risked a little bit, took a little profits out of it when I was up. I'm still up now for the first time in a long time, but this just looks too strong. So I'm just going to hold on, see what happens. And maybe it gets to 15 cents. I will reassess at 15 cents to see how strong it gets there and what it does. Neroni AI, I'm going to wait for a bounce before I sell. I'm gonna wait for a bounce before I sell. I believe that's what I'm gonna do with that. Leo X, I've added a little bit to my position, 68 cents. It's a trading position. I'll hold it relatively short term, or maybe I'll hold it until the bull run. We'll see what happens. Starting to consolidate a little bit. See what happens. I had the Fibonacci on it, 69 cents. Looks like it's holding for now, but it could be that we drop down to 0.038 or the 5. I don't know. I don't know if this is done moving yet, but we'll see. I would wait a little bit to see if it comes for me below my average. So 67 cents or 68 cents or less. All right. BST consolidating, similar, right? Somewhat of a similar chart, guys, consolidating. So Nasdaq's STBUs. I wanted to highlight this one because this one, I think maybe it's going to go through a little phase like this. How long will this phase last, this consolidation, before this next leg up? I don't know, but I think it's in a bigger pattern, so I don't know if it'll last too long. I think it's in this head and shoulder pattern, inverse head and shoulder, which will eventually get it up to 77 cents. It's at 13 cents right now. Brought back a little bit. It's a good project, guys. It's pumped. It's pumped a lot. It's quietly pumped a lot. All right. From this low here, 62x. I mean 62. Yeah, 62x, 6,230%. It's pumped, guys. From its low, and it's just getting started. The market cap is super low. Check it out. I'm up nicely. Right now, my three biggest gainers, and it changes, but right now because of the big move by Trias and it's my highest conviction play. It's Trias has overtaken Rio by my biggest my portfolio, the current price of my position. It's just taking it by a little bit. And my third is STBU. It's Trias, Rio, and STBU, and then followed by Sin. Those are like not percentage wise biggest gainers, but some of them, yeah. But just the position cost. Position cost. All right. Oh yeah, it's STBU. I wanted to. Sorry, I got caught in tangents. This is getting too long, so I gotta end it. But I'm gonna do STBU and I'm gonna do Credify. Right now it's at a $12 million market cap, fully diluted. $13 million market cap. Still super early. This thing can go a lot higher. It's still early. But I think it is looking like it wants to move, and it's getting closer to that all-time high. So, yeah, that's Stobox. And Credify. And I wanted to bring it to your attention because when it is doing this, I wanted to bring all these to your attention because when it's consolidating, which I think a lot of them are, it's only a matter of time before the next leg up happens, guys. Okay, we're in a bullish market. We're at the beginnings of a bull market, guys. All right, UBXS. Underperforming a little bit, but that's okay. It's still in an upward trend. All right, this chart doesn't look similar, but I mean, we'll see what happens here. Still in an upward trend. I don't know if I trust that yet, but we'll see. We'll see if we can hold to this line and keep bouncing. Time will tell. And Credify, real world asset, UBX, real world asset, STBU, real world asset plays. Okay, Credify, interesting right here. It's been consolidating. I think Credify will continue its upward trend. It wasn't really a double top, but it didn't get to this, so I think maybe it's consolidating before its attack on 0.013 cents. Okay. Snack the gaming play, starting to consolidate. It looks like USA casino play. It's pumped a little bit. I was thinking maybe it drops more. But I'm gonna wait for this pump to die down, and let's see if it continues to do that. It's my average buy, and I'm underwater. It's at 96 cents. I'm at 123. But it's just that I can't do my DCA strategy on Ethereum. I can't. It's too expensive. So I gotta wait and try to time it more instead of just DCAing. So I gotta time it more. I'll see if I can catch it down here a little bit in the 70s, in the 80s or 70s. If not, I'll just try with what I got. Redodo. Small consolidation maybe for the next leg up. We'll see. It also looks like it's consolidating after a pump, but I mean, you know, the consolidations might be very short-lived. We'll see. All right, guys. I think that's it. All right, we're approaching too long territory. So I tried to really show you guys visually where we are with some of these altcoins, a lot of these altcoins, okay? With the whole market, basically. Just a little consolidation, a bullish pattern, and things are looking up. So when these opportunities of consolidation occur during upwards trending market, it's not the worst idea in the world to DCA into projects that you really like, especially the ones that look very bullish and that have been bullish. They will continue to be bullish until after the bull run ends, guys, more than likely. All right, because all of them are considered low caps. Okay, up to like 100 million, below 100 million, below 50 million is considered a low cap, and most of them, although a few of them now are over that, but when I was bringing them to your attention, they were below that. All right. Anyways, that's it, guys. If you can, please like, please subscribe, leave a comment. Greatly appreciated. Trying to grow the channel. Talk to you guys later. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.